And it is time now for another edition of your hometown. Walt Grayson and Jeremy Harrell are live in downtown Brookhaven. Walt, Jeremy, hello.
Hey, Melanie, how are you this afternoon? Yes, the hometown cruiser has found a parking place for the afternoon. We're taking your hometown to downtown Brookhaven, driven by Hallmark Hyundai. And my buddy Jeremy Harrell is here. Thank you. I didn't mean to hit you there, dear.
It's Walt Grayson and friends. I'm the friend today.
It's always good to have a friend. Now, look how many friends we have back behind us. This is Brookhaven, and they tell me that Friday is Spirit Day in Brookhaven.
It's a great day to be a Panther!
That's pretty good.
Really good. In fact, it is a great day to be a Panther. Every month, once a month, we get a chance to go to a Mississippi community and spotlight what makes them unique. And this month, we're in Brookhaven at the Old Brook Festival. It's underway right now, today and tomorrow.
And we're going to be talking about that in just a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and talk about it right now. We've got Garrick here. Garrick's at the Chamber of Commerce. Garrick, how are you today?
I'm doing great. It's always nice to have WJTV back in our community, especially on a special weekend like Old Brook Weekend.
And tell us a little bit about the Old Brook Festival. This is the 50th year of it. So, sort of people not familiar with it, what goes on this weekend?
We've got a lot to offer this weekend. We've got food trucks, parking lot full of food trucks. Tomorrow morning we'll have jumpies and a kids zone. This entire street behind me will be filled with vendor booths for the flea market. Lots and lots to do.
Yeah. So bring your billfolds, bring your kids, and come down and have a good time.
Absolutely.
Well, Mayor Joe Cox is in his third term as mayor of Brookhaven. He wants to welcome you to town and invite you out to the Old Brook Festival tomorrow and say when it's over, stick around and explore the rest of Brookhaven.
We have completely renovated downtown over the last several years, revitalization of the downtown area. And as opposed to being a sleepy little town, we are now what we call a Southern experience. As you've had to wait for the train to come through, you just see the hospitality, several restaurants, high-quality restaurants, and nightlife, night entertainment now, which had not been here when I was a younger person, when the sidewalks literally rolled up at 5 o'clock. We have several hotels. The Old Brook Festival, we are celebrating our 50th anniversary, is obviously a large event. Arts, crafts, vendors, food trucks, entertainment, live music, children's activities. There's something for everybody. And I would just like to welcome everyone to come down to our beautiful downtown Brookhaven and check this out. I think you will be pleasantly surprised.
You know, Walt, I live just 20 minutes away from here, and I visit Brookhaven all the time. It seems like every time I get here, there's a new business, there's a new restaurant. Yeah. In fact, the mayor says that business is booming in downtown Brookhaven right now, and they'll continue to keep revitalizing and keep expanding.
You know, one of the things that I like when we come out to do these things is to find out something that I never really would have expected to be there. And, you know, I've been to all kind of farms and plantations in Mississippi. You know, they raise cotton, corn, soybeans, peanuts. But they have an unusual plantation here, a tea plantation. Take a look. Here at the Great Mississippi Tea Company, they grow and process their own tea. Green, yellow, black, oolong, and more. Those tea leaves come from the 7.5-acre farm right here in Brookhaven.
Originally, this was a cattle farm for over 100 years. So we decided to try to find something else that we could possibly do. And we actually ran across Charleston Tea Farm on vacation one year and learned that tea needed high heat, high humidity, and acidic soil. So we said, well, that kind of meets all of Mississippi's conditions. So we had a plan order. We'd found a consultant who has grown tea on just about every continent with the exception of Antarctica, and we decided to get started.
Owners Timmy Gibson and Jason McDonald have been at the tea game for 11 years now, and today they have nearly 40,000 tea plants. They ship tea across the country, even outlet stores across the pond. Their Mississippi-grown teas selling out each year.
We had to revamp, and we started our own website, and now we do mostly direct-to-consumers. We also have a bunch of wholesale accounts where we ship it all over the United States, and they carry it in their tea and coffee shops. And we made it into Fortnum & Mason in London. So they still sell our tea there as well. So we're a little bit of everywhere.
But it wasn't easy getting started. Gibson says it's a gamble, and an expensive one at that.
It is a little difficult, not in terms of getting into it, but the financial burden. So tea takes 5 years before you can start to harvest. From the time you plant your plant till the time you start actually harvesting tea is 5 years. And for 1 acre of tea, it takes about $100,000 in the United States to get it up and going over that 5-year period. And with no return, no nothing. And that's not easy for people to do. Luckily for us, we're going to start with like 10 acres. Mother Nature had another plan for us.
Right off the bat, they lost 45 acres of tea, but they didn't give up.
That was a big hit for us. And most people would have probably threw their hands up and went on about their business and tried something different. But we decided to keep trying, and we were able to figure out the issues of how things needed to grow here versus everywhere else in the world.
The Great Mississippi Tea Company also offers tours for those who want to see how the tea is made and have fun doing it.
So we do a couple of different ones. So we have a general tour, takes about an hour, and we go over everything, the nursery, how we get tea started, how we got started. They get to see everything here on the farm. And then across the road is the processing center. So we go over there and go over how everything gets processed. And then we have a all-day tour where people start at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and they get lunch is included in that tour, but they get to process black tea and then hand pluck and process green tea on that tour as well. And they get to take some of it home with them. And then we have a 2-day tour where they actually come, they're here for 2 days, and they get to hand pluck black, green, and oolong and process all 3 of those.
The Great Mississippi Tea Company is located on East Lincoln Road in Brookhaven. So if you want to taste Mississippi tea, what is that? Mississippi tea, y'all? You don't put sugar in it, you put sugar in it. So Mississippi Tea Company, we've got a link on our website at WJTV to their website, and it's head over to our website, WJTV.com, and it's a link to the Great Mississippi Tea Company's website, and place an order there.
Well, if you think the tea company is something, coming up at 4:30, we're going to go just down the road from the tea company and tell you about a unique fabric store.
And we got a coffee shop that's a little bit more than meets the eye, too. That's coming up at 4:30. Meanwhile, it's Spirit Day in Brookhaven. Let's hear it, guys.